packed.
And this year there's even more rides.
Friday, September 21st through Sunday, September 23rd at John Glenn High School.
It's getting bigger and better.
With some big booming fireworks. We're transforming John Glenn High School into a full-blown carnival midway with kids rides and big rides. Live entertainment, one gigantic garage sale, a petting zoo, great times, good food, and new rides. Following Fest at John Glenn High School. Brought to you by TCU, R&B Car Company, and Polygon. Followingfest.com. See you soon.
Good morning, John Glenn. It's September 18th. I'm Trace.
And I'm Jonathan.
And here's a view from the Falcon's Nest.
Students, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
The menu for today's lunch is French toast sticks, turkey bacon or chicken tenders, peas and carrots, applesauce, and a banana.
Our club will be meeting after school Monday through Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. for float building. Our club will also be meeting during activity period Wednesday and Friday to practice face painting.
The football team is in need of volunteers to help out Friday night at the taco stand for Halloween. This is a great opportunity to get your hours. If interested, please see Mr. Faust ASAP.
We need students to step up and be an after-school tutor. Please consider the opportunity for community service to our student body and stop by the guidance office to sign up in the book outside Mrs. Rippey's office. 2 students per slot, and the days are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3:10 to 4 p.m. Stop by soon.
And now here's the weather with Wyatt.
Thank you, Trace. It is September 18th, 2018. It is 86 degrees, 20% chance of rain. It is mostly sunny. Wind speed is 9 miles per hour, and the real feel is 61 degrees. Now with the 3-day forecast. Tuesday, 86, partly cloudy, with a low of 61. Wednesday, isolated storms, with a low of 70, and 87 is the temperature. Thursday, 90, isolated storms, and a low of 73. Now back to the main desk.
Student photo packets are available for pickup in the study hall before school, during passing periods, or after school. See Mr. Nadamli to pick yours up before the end of the week.
Mrs. Goodlink is looking for high school students to mentor the middle school robotics team. If you're interested, please email Ms. Goodlink to get more information.
The Office of Congresswoman Jackie Walorski welcomes students who have an interest in attending the Air Force, Merchant Marine, Naval Coast Guard, and the U.S. Military Academy at West Point to Service Academy Night. This event will be held tonight at 6 o'clock. The location of the meeting will be at the South Bend Armory, Army National Guard at 1901 Kemble Avenue, South Bend. For more information, see Mrs. Rippey in the guidance office.
There will be many opportunities to talk with college representatives next week. These include on Tuesday, Purdue Northwest, on Wednesday, Indiana Wesleyan and Purdue South Bend, on Thursday, Ivy Tech, and Friday, Southwestern Michigan College. More information is in the Junior-Senior Bulletin Board.
Seniors, October 10th is a great day to Job Shadow. Seniors are already signed up to Job Shadow at places like the South Bend Fire Department, Kaleidoscope Children's Center, and Western Veterinary Clinic. We are also setting up group visits for seniors to Ancilla and Ivy Tech that day. All forms are due by October 3rd. See Mrs. Landens with any questions.
Now here's Justin with the sports.
Congrats to JG Girls Golf Team, 3rd place LaPorte Golf Sectional finish and Lafayette Jefferson Regional Qualifiers. Congrats to JG golfer Megan Cobell on being selected WKVI Athlete of the Week. Your Lady Falcons volleyball team will be blocking out cancer tomorrow night at our home Dig Pink game against the Marion Knights. JV and C team start at 6 with a varsity match to follow. During the games, there will be a bake sale and basket raffle in the cafeteria. Cancer survivors will be recognized for their courageous fight in between the JV and varsity games with our annual rose ceremony. All proceeds from the raffle and bake sale will be donated to the Zach Mego Foundation. Come support our girls as they fight for a great cause, and don't forget to wear your pink. Now back to the main desk.
Following wristband vouchers are on sale now. $17 for one day or only $44 for all 3 days. Your purchase also qualifies you to win a $25 gift card. Mrs. Hensley, to purchase your wristband vouchers in the main office, cash only.
The volunteer sign-up for seniors and senior parents for the fish fry is open. Please see Mrs. Tibbs in the kitchen to sign up.
We still need several volunteers for Halloween, and there are job openings for a male and female student to work with the custodians, but you must be at least 16 years of age. It is on Saturday and Sunday at Halloween. This is a paid opening, so you'll need to work all the time that is needed. If interested, there is more information in the main office.
We still need volunteers for this year's Halloween in many areas.
To sell at the giant garage sale,
To help with cleanup and teardown on Sunday afternoon, September 23rd, beginning at 5:15 p.m.
to work in the ribeye steak sandwich booth this Friday.
And to sell drinks in the drink booth.
Happy birthday to Jacob Frankowitz. And now here's Mr. Morton with some words.
Hey, good morning to you. I want to thank all of you for a great homecoming last week. Congratulations to the freshmen for taking home the championship for the Spirit. Would like to speak about two things today. One has been mentioned here on television, and it's the October 10th. It's a Wednesday. It's a day in the life of all of the schools throughout the country that sophomores and juniors are involved in some national testing. It's kind of the pre-SAT, if you will. It's called the PSAT. And so on that day in the morning, sophomores and juniors are occupied. Freshmen will have a special activity, but I call your attention, seniors, to the fact that on that day, as it's been said, you are encouraged to take advantage by getting involved in job shadowing or visiting a university. Also, outside of Mrs. Kleindent's office, right there at the guidance office, there is a black bulletin board. If you are interested in visiting Ivy Tech, we have a sponsored trip that day for half a day in the morning, and then we also have one for that morning that goes to Ancilla College. You know, Ancilla's in our backyard. It's a great opportunity, a good school. It's got some very good programs in agriculture and nursing and education and so on. And of course, Ivy Tech is very well known for excellence in a lot of training, a lot of programs. So I encourage seniors to get busy and make some decisions about that day. It's not a day when you stay home. It's not that type of day. So it's Wednesday, October the 10th. And also, the last item I want to talk about is our festival week here. It is gearing up, and we are still in need, as it has been announced earlier by the anchor men, that we need help. We have a lot of opportunities, volunteerism opportunities at this time. The fish fry is on Saturday. It is our second biggest moneymaker in this event. And that's where we make our biggest chunk of money, our second highest amount of money for the scholarship fund. It's from that fish fry. And the fish fry takes place Saturday afternoon of Halloween, and we are in great need of helpers. Seniors, this event is really for you. We have raised almost $250,000 over the years, and we give it back to seniors. And so seniors, please make sure you are volunteering. It is the American way, and there's no reason not to, except if you have other commitments for work and so on. This is what we believe in as an American society, as we give back. We make money for ourselves. I do. Lots of people do. Your parents do. But then all of us try to volunteer, and we give back to some greater cause. And we try to teach that here at John Glenn. For the underclassmen, it's your opportunities to start getting involved now. Freshmen, you've shown a great amount of school spirit and a great commitment to John Glenn so far this year. Get involved now. You begin to collect and keep track of your volunteer time, your philanthropic endeavors. It's where you give back, and you keep track of that, and it is very helpful when you go to ask for help to go on to the next step in your life, because after high school it's very expensive, and when you want to go on to a 2 to 4 year school for some other kind of training, lots of groups are willing to give you some assistance, but the question they want to know is, what have you been doing to give back to the greater good and to your communities? And this is a community. It's John Glenn High School. Also, as we prepare for Halloween, the wristbands have been mentioned. There will be a ride out there that will be 12 stories tall. There isn't any way that I could even think of riding it. It it is said that it goes at a speed that is remarkable, 3.5 Gs, and you've never seen it. It's not been here before. It's called the Top Gun. It has just arrived this summer from the Netherlands, and it is quite an experience. Please plan to purchase some wristbands, buy them for your family members, for yourself. Have a good time. Also, I've said to you in that assembly we had, and it's the last thing I'll say today, how can you help beyond being a volunteer? You can help by sending out the word through the social media to people that you know who are in a variety of other locations in our region, in our area, people who can come here. That is a way that you can be very helpful. We, of course, can only do this because people come to this event and people have a great time. But in having a great time, they also open their wallets. And so, will you help us out? This is for our senior class. Each year we raise money for them and we give it all back. We don't put it away somewhere and try to collect interest and so on. We've believed over the years, it's been our philosophy that we just, whatever we take in, we give back to members of the senior class. Seniors, I hope that you will step it up and participate. Juniors and all the way down, sophomores, freshmen do the same. Our adults in this school and our parents are very helpful. I don't know of an adult in this school who isn't volunteering in some way for this weekend. So students, please do the same. Have a great week. It appears that by the weekend we'll be in sweatshirts and fall will be here with 68 degrees. I don't know what you said at the weather desk. I wasn't in here, but around 68 to 70 this weekend, and that's perfect. So have a great day. Thank you for your attention and your support.
Now here is a commercial.
Raiders of the Lost Locker breakout. In the 1950s, students used lockboxes for lockers and traveled to classes with them. The local high school of Cincinnati, Ohio, found this unopened locker that appears to be at least 60 years old, and they have sent it to us to see if we can help them figure out to whom it belongs. Are you ready for an adventure? If so, come to the following breakout with your friends to see if you can break out.
A strange virus is spreading across Castle Rock County. The early symptoms of the infection appears to impact the vocal cords of those inflicted with this disease. The U.S. Disease Control Center needs your help to figure out the root causes of this virus before it spreads from teachers to students. Can you help unlock the cure? If so, bring your friends with you to the infection breakout at Halloween.
Today. Thanks for watching. I'm Trace.
And I'm Jonathan.
And that's the view from the Falcon's Nest.